Hi, my name is Roseline. I am a widow and a widow champion. I have been a widow champion for the last almost 17 years. I lost my husband at the post election violence of 2008 and came face to face with the reality of widowhood, especially in my community in Western Kenya, particularly in Siaya County, where I built a movement of more than 20,000 widows. Widows like myself who would literally be written off by just the state of widowhood. My journey began at my moment of trigger was losing my husband. And I have become a policy expert on widowhood. I have become a best practice leading widows into legislation and advocating at the UN spaces, in the global spaces, at the European Union Assembly, and also across my county, where we have advocated for a law to protect us over the last 10 years. And so we've turned this into a systemic issue. We've turned a pity, pain, empathy issue into a systemic issue, and widowhood is at the center of it. Our greatest win is the enactment and advocating for the enactment of that particular law for nearly 10 years. The Siaya Widows Protection Law that sets up a Department for Widows Affairs, a fund, a widows ward committees at the committee levels, and a welfare plan. But the greatest win for me is that it criminalizes and outlaws harmful traditional practices that takes away a widow's dignity and rights, including her body autonomy. And standing at that gap and proudly saying that we did that I led that to be enacted, is part of my legacies and part of what I'm proud of. The law is yet to be implemented. And so I'm applying for this particular fellowship to learn how to transition. I'm at that juncture in my career where local wins are huge, local legislations are enacted, widows' movements are built, care hubs are built for care mothers. I'm an adopted mother of 3 children, and that transitioning this into global platforms, global frameworks, and just how do you then become a champion of just not your locality widows of a movement, but a voice of the widows across the region. This is why I come to this particular fellowship. And I join with our stories, I join with our best practices, I join with our success, and I'm hoping to learn from the others. I am at that critical juncture where this fellowship become a catalyst for what is possible for widowed women across the world, and particularly in Africa. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to apply, and I look forward to getting a response and joining the community of human rights defenders. Thank you, and God bless you.